Hello, dear friends. Welcome to the Zoe Health Talk Show with me, Dr. Fiao, from the Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center. The Zoe Health Talk is a health education program which comes your way every week on this station. Today, we are talking about pelvic inflammatory disease. Pelvic inflammatory disease. Pelvic inflammatory disease is when there is an infection of the reproductive tract in women. It's a condition that affects women. When there is an infection of the upper part of the reproductive tract, what it means is that when you take the reproductive tract of a woman, you are looking at the uterus, you are looking at the fallopian tubes, you are looking at the cervix, you are looking at the vagina and all that. But the upper part is made up of the cervix, the uterus, the fallopian tubes and all that. Sometimes you can have cases where there are infections in this part of the reproductive tract, and when these infections continue for a while, it leads to what we call an inflammation, and this is what we call pelvic inflammatory disease. And this condition come about when women get cases like urinary tract infection or vaginal infection, and they are not well treated. Then the organisms sort of travel up the reproductive tract where they can infect the cervix or infect the fallopian tubes or the womb itself. Now, when there's an infection of the upper part of the reproductive tract, what happens is that it leads to the fallopian tubes getting blocked. And when the fallopian tubes get blocked, that can make it difficult for a woman to get pregnant. So PID is one of the predisposing conditions that leads to fallopian tube blockage, and that eventually causes infertility in women. And so let's take note of that. Sometimes these things come about when women do not observe good vaginal care. Sometimes you have some women, inserting certain substances into their vagina in a bid to maybe keep the vagina clean and all that. By so doing, they introduce organisms into their genitals that can lead to infections, which, if not treated promptly, can lead to pelvic inflammatory disease and eventually can cause harm. There are symptoms and signs that can show that one has pelvic inflammatory disease. One is that there is lower abdominal pain. Sometimes there is pain when you are passing urine. Sometimes there is painful intercourse. Sometimes you see vaginal discharges, and all that. Sometimes you see that itchy. There are people who may have abnormal or irregular menstrual flow. Once you notice some of these things, it is important that a checkup is done to find out what may be causing it. Then a treatment can be given. And so pelvic inflammatory disease is a condition that many women may be predisposed to due to how they take care of themselves in their genitals and all that. When you have a case of pain in the lower abdomen, it is important that quickly you go for a checkup to find out what the problem is, and then it can be treated for you. Thank you so much. We'll come your way again next time. Bye-bye.
What is the state of your health? Do you have a case of male or female infertility? Have you been told you have a low sperm count? Do you have a prostate problem? Are you a lady suffering from abnormal menstrual problems? Never worry again. Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center has all the answers to your health needs. At Zoe, we treat all kinds of health problems, including erectile dysfunction. Zoe Fertility Center has a state-of-the-art laboratory and an ultrasound scan services available. There's also the total body scan, which scans all your organs in 5 minutes. Yes, you heard right, in 5 minutes. Our pharmacy is well stocked with good and highly efficacious natural medicines, all without side effects. Locate Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center at our Adenta new site behind the CAF International School, opposite Mechanical Lloyd on the Adenta Ebri Road. At Odoko, we are near Nicolisi Hotel behind International Needs. Odoko Terrazzo. Call 0205 363614 or 0243 239534. Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center, excellent healthcare, our hallmark.